North Georgia by way of, I think, I don't know, June, he'll be doing comedy 2 years. So give a warm welcome to Mr. Clark Barkley, everyone. Give it up for Clark!
You guys having a good time? Hope you guys have been drinking. First off, I want to go ahead and let you know, for those of you who've never seen me before, and it's probably all of you, I'm a clean comic. I don't use foul language in my material at all. And mainly it's because, well, you know, some people get offended by that kind of shit, you know? And I'm from Summerville. It's a small town in northwest Georgia. And it's, you know, a little hick town, but it's becoming a very popular tourist attraction. And I think it's because that's where they film all those people of Walmart videos you see on YouTube. I was in there last week, saw a kid with a rat tail. Yeah. Hell, I thought these kids went extinct back in '89. But apparently, since poaching them has become illegal, the population is beginning to recover. And I hate to disappoint you ladies with this, but I'm married. But one of my favorite hobbies is embarrassing my wife in public. I love it. And after 5 years of marriage, I was finally able to talk her into going to one of those little naughty sex shops. And before we even got in the door, you better not do anything to embarrass me in here. I told her I would try. About 5 minutes into this little escapade, she comes walking around the corner. There I am, I'm in the floor. I've got 3 strap-ons attached to my head. My kids are there. And they're riding on my back going, "Mommy, look, Daddy's a Triceratops." Because my kids love dinosaurs, right? And if that wasn't bad enough, I walked up and got the biggest butt plug I could find. It stood about this tall. Lugged it up to the counter and asked if they had some place where I could try it on. So it may be another 5 years before I'm able to talk her into going back. And for a quick recap of how awesome that joke is, you got 3 strap-ons, giant butt plug, all in the same joke, and I'm not even gay, y'all. But I know I shouldn't do things like that to my wife. She's really had it rough. When I first met her, she had just gotten out of one of those abusive relationships. And it started out like all abusive relationships do. It started out with one time. But by the end, it was like 3 or 4 beatings a week. I mean, she was really kicking this dude's ass. I guess he was just a giant puss or something. I don't know. But as a guy, like I said, I've been married for 5 years. And as a guy, one thing I've noticed is when you've been married for a while, you lose your masturbation skills. Yeah, start getting a little rusty. I can remember back when I was single, I was the world champion of beating off. I was the Mike Tyson of masturbation. Hell, I could knock one out in 30 seconds. But I'm about to impart to you guys a little bit of marital knowledge. You better be taking notes on this shit. Never, ever use scented conditioner to abuse yourself in the shower. I'm going to tell you why. Because as soon as you get done, that's the one time your wife's going to want to surprise you with a little oral favor. Or as I like to call it, a blow Jay Simpson. And if she gets down there and smells suave Hawaiian coconut, she's going to be pissed. And it's probably going to play out something like this. Well, I was going to do you a favor, but it looks like you took care of it already, so you can just do without. And guys, you don't want to do without, because when you're married, blowjobs become like those census workers. They show up at your house once every 10 years, and that's it. She knows what I'm talking about. But I think I'm due for my next one sometime around 2019. But my wife said if I didn't stop doing that joke, I wouldn't see another one till the house was paid off. Well, I got a blowjob from a midget one time. Now, that was insane. I mean, really, picture this. We're making out, things start getting hot and heavy, and then all out of nowhere, she just starts going up on me. Well, since these dick jokes seem to be doing so well, let's keep going down that road, shall we? Some of you guys may remember this. Back in high school, all my friends used to come up with these goofy names for their penises. Like one guy named his 7-Up because he said when it was up, it was 7 inches. And I never did do it because I couldn't find a name that had that personal touch, you know. But I can proudly say at 33 years old, I can finally cross that one off the bucket list because I came up with a name for my dig. I named it Natalie Holloway because nobody's seen it since 2005. Boo! Look, people, this is a comedy club. What do you think we're going to be doing? Singing Taylor Swift songs or some shit? But we're going to finish up with this while we're still on the subject of little pricks. I get home from work the other night, and my wife informs me that my oldest daughter, who's 6 years old, by the way, has a boyfriend. Yeah. And my kids were in the room watching TV when she was telling me about it, and she didn't want her to know we were talking about her. So my wife starts talking to me in that text message code. She said, yeah, she has a BF, and she said that her BF had another GF, but she didn't mind because her BF told her about the other GF. I said, that little MF better find another GF ASAP before I kick his ASS and he winds up in ICU. Trust me, I have no problem sticking a car bomb under a Power Wheels. Thank you, you guys have been awesome.
Guys, keep it going for Clark Barkley, everyone.